Hello guys, TavHD here and welcome to another video. Today's video is a bit different because I'm going to be showing you this PC that I bought from CEX for £550. Now this was labelled as a custom Ryzen 5 PC. It has a Ryzen 5 2200G, 8GB of RAM, a 128GB SSD and a 480GB SSD, along with an RX 580 graphics card which has 8GB of RAM, and also it has Windows 10 on it. We're going to have a look at the quality of the computer and we're going to see if it actually works. Now taking a look inside, we can see that it is quite dusty, but that's because CEX said that they don't actually clean the computers when they get them. They don't even take the side panel off, they just look at it from the outside and make sure everything works and then sell it like that. So we'll definitely need to clean the inside of here. Also we can see we have a graphics card. I don't know if it's the one that's advertised. Also we can see the stock AMD cooler, which is very dirty in there. We've got lots of cables, don't know what they're all doing there. We can see one SSD there. There's also one down there as well, which we can't actually see right now. Looking at the back, we can see that we have an MSI motherboard by looking at that logo. Looks like quite a decent board, and then we can see the outputs for the graphics card, as well as the power supply, which is by Thermal Take, and I assume it came with the case, which is also by Thermal Take. There's nothing to see when I take the other side panel off apart from one or two cables, so I won't bother showing that. Also inside we can see one fan at the back and none at the front, so that could be quite a concern for airflow, so in the future we will have to sort that out. Looking at this computer from the outside, it just seems quite dirty, but nothing really that bad that we should be concerned about. But now let's power it up and see what happens. Now before we boot it up, this is a good time just to look at the case. It is by Thermal Take, as we can see. It's definitely not the prettiest of cases, but it's definitely not bad. We've got a USB 3 on there, USB 2's audio in and out, and then a reset button and then something for LEDs, but I don't think this has LEDs installed, so we'll have to take a look at that. Okay, I've plugged in the keyboard, mouse, HDMI and power, and it should come up on the monitor when I press the power button now, which is here. Ah, there's LED on it. Nice. Now it should show up, and it should have Windows installed as well, so it should go to the setup screen. Ah, what is this? Now I can hear the fans. Well, that should be fine. Just a moment. I think it is setting up now. Right, it's just in a double boot, I believe. Now it should be coming on. Ah, there we go. We can now set it up. Okay, so my keyboard and mouse are working. Let's quickly set this up. Okay, next. Why did my PC start? There was a problem. Update. Restarting. Now I'm not exactly sure why, but it should be for good things. Okay, it's booting up again now. Just a moment. Right, let's start with region. Yes, that is correct. Keyboard layout, we want United Kingdom. Nope. Now I'm not going to connect to the network yet. No, we'll do that later. Right, it seems to be booting again. Just a moment. Windows 10 license agreement, yep. Now I'll just fill in all of this. Now while that's setting up, I just wanted to show you that there are LEDs on the outside of the case, and there also appears to be LEDs behind the motherboard in there. They're not very noticeable right now, but once I've done the cable management they should be quite good. Almost there. We've booted into Windows now. Okay, so this does seem to be working. Seems to be just fine. Let's just open some things here. Yep, Windows seems to be working. Let's go and check this PC to make sure it is what it said it was. And yes, we can see Ryzen 5 2400G, and yes, it has been overclocked to 4 GHz, so 8 GB of RAM. Yep, that's right, everything seems to be fine. When I look inside of this PC, we can see that the Windows is installed on the 128 GB SSD, while the 480 GB one is completely free. So that's the overview of this PC that I bought. I did actually forget to mention earlier that the CPU has been overclocked, so that's a bonus, I guess. But yeah, I think that's everything for this first part of the video. The next video with this PC will be sorting out the cable management. We'll probably clean it, and then in the next part we might upgrade some of the components and add some more things to it. We'll just see how it goes. Also in the next video we'll have a detailed look at the components inside just to see exactly what they are. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.